Hi everyone, and sorry I'm a couple of minutes late. I was listing, I didn't know what the time was. I should have set an alarm really, but never mind. Hope you're all okay and had a good week. This is now week 18 for my sales videos. So I've been full-time reselling on eBay for 18 weeks. It's gone so quick already, I can't believe it. Yeah, been listening to media. Lots of DVDs. I've had 3 trays of boxes, big plastic boxes. You might have seen them in my darkroom videos. 3 of them full of DVDs that I haven't listed yet. So at the weekend, I pulled all those out and started listing them. Some of them are sold already, so you'll see some of those in the sales I'll be going through in a minute. But others I'm just working through at the moment. I will go over that slightly at the end after my sales. I just want to do a quick little overview of my shop this week, just so you can have a look and I can talk through some of the items. But yeah, I will be waiting again to about the 5-minute mark, as I normally do, just to see if anyone wants to join for the sales. Most people want to see the sales rather than other things. Haven't really got anything else to talk about. As I say, I'll go through my shop items. I'll also go through some Star Wars figures. I'll open these in a bit after the sales again. Let's have a look at them. So I got these on eBay. So yeah, I'll show you those. Might be something you like. Hi, buy, sell, trade, repeat. I think your new name. I don't think I've seen your name before, so welcome. Thanks for subscribing and being part of my live stream this morning. I'll be going over my weekly sales. So that's the sales from, when was it? 30th of January to the 6th of February. Yeah, that's right. Monday to the Sunday. That's how I do it. So yeah, this is week 18 of my full-time reselling journey on eBay. So feel free to say hello in the chat if you're watching this afterwards, which most people do. Say hi in the comments and I'll reply to any questions or anything then. If you've got any questions, feel free to put them in the chat as I'm going along. I don't mind answering any questions. It's just nice to have people with me while I do these live streams, so I'm not talking to myself. Some weeks that happens and it's not as good. So yeah, I'll go through my figures. So this week, just over my average. So my average is normally £500 to £600 turnover a week. This week I've done £611 in turnover, so I'm really happy about that. It got to Friday and I was getting really worried because I hadn't even done half that amount. It was in the 200s. And then Saturday and Sunday hit and I did half my sales in those 2 days. In fact, Saturday was higher than the previous 3 days combined. So yeah, I don't quite know what was happening last week. Again, I can never predict sales on eBay. They're just all over the place. Some weeks I have quiet weekends and busy weeks, and sometimes like last week, it was the other way around. So really happy about that. As always, I'll mention that I sold tons of Mandalorian trading cards. Now, I don't go through those on my sales because there's too many of them. This week, there's even more because I've put my base cards online. So like the really story-based basic cards. I've finally sorted those out and put them online. So I ended up selling a ton of those this week. So my sales in total for the Mandalorian cards was, again, £68. That's what exact number I did last week, the previous week. So 2 weeks in a row, I've done £68 Mandalorian cards. So yeah, eBay is too unpredictable. My current sales, well, yeah, day to day, it varies. I have no idea how it works. I list most days, so people say listing affects it. I mean, that might be true. I listed more the weekend than I had done all week, so I don't know. It's just because my shop is full of random stuff. you can't predict sales because everything's different prices, everything's unique and different. So it all depends on the people looking at the stuff on a certain day. So yeah, it's been 5 minutes now, so I'm going to head on into my sales for the week. Again, if you've got any comments about any of the sales, just pop a comment in the chat and I'll dip in and out. I'll just share my screen as I normally do. So hopefully you can see that. First of all, I want to do a shout out to this guy. He's Jamie. I don't know if he watches my YouTube videos, but I know he follows me on Instagram, and he's bought a couple of times off me now. So thanks, Jamie, for buying some of these. Are the base cards I was talking about, Mandalorian cards. He bought a ton off me. He's spent £17. I do have a discount on my multiple cards. You can see up to 25% on these base cards because I just want rid of them. So yeah, they're selling really well, which I'm really happy about. So let's get into the other sales. So the first major sale I sold this week was this, really weird. I had 3 of these at the beginning of the week, and in one day, all 3 sold, and I don't know why. 3 different sellers, different times of the day. They've been on my store a month, and all of a sudden, all 3 sell to different buyers in the same day. No idea why. These were a retail item bought in the Christmas sales from Tesco's. They were £5 each, and I sold them. One was £15, one was £16, and the final one was £16.99. So yeah, that was a good sale. Had a figure listed for ages, didn't sell, saw others selling it for a higher price, so increased mine, and it sold a few hours later. High price. I've heard if you revise listings, like just change the price slightly or put the offer on or change the offer price. I've heard if you even tweak a listing, it can help the it showing up more. Or, I don't know if you promote your items. I've got all mine on 1%. So I don't know, but yeah, I have heard if you revise prices and things, it can help out visibility of listings and stuff. So obviously, I don't know, it's worked in your case, so well done. Next item we have Star Wars soundtrack. This, technically, it was from my private collection. I repurchased this because I found one in a better condition. The spine on this was slightly creased, you can see there. This went global shipping. I sold a lot of global shipping this week. Random stuff. I don't know. I suppose because, again, it's still payday technically, so maybe people overseas are willing to spend a bit more to get items. I don't know. Anyway, I managed to find a different copy of this, and this was months ago. I bought this, and eventually I put this on. Probably been on my shop 2 months or so now. It's finally sold, and it sold for full price, which I was really happy about, $22.99. As I said, that went global shipping. Next, a promo CD single. Again, I just bought this because I like the song. I bought the video off iTunes years ago, and for some reason this song was never officially released. They released a promo single. I looked for it on eBay and found a random one. Again, it's called Night Bus, I Wanna Be You. If you like sort of, not really dance pop, it's sort of upbeat pop, electro pop. It's from 2010. If you look on YouTube, you'll probably be able to find the video. But yeah, I do like this song a lot, and I wanted the CD rip of it, so that's why I bought this. And in the end, I just put it on just to resell it. I think I paid $3.99 for it, so in the end, it just sort of wiped its face and didn't really didn't make any money off it, but I didn't mind. It's a nice sale. Sold 2 of these this week. Again, I won't show you duplicate items if I remember to tell you. It's another Ray figure. I think I sold one last week, but the ones I sold this week, at least one of those was full price. The other one might have been $18.99, I think. But yeah, I've still got 5 available. But yeah, selling 2 in 1 week is good. Next, there was an auction. If you've been following my channel for a few weeks, you'll know about these. These are Topps 2021 baseball cards. I bought the box as an experiment to see if I could sell these. They haven't gone amazingly well. I've still got a complete base set in my shop and lots of parallel cards. These random 5 cards were base cards that I had duplicates of, so I just put them in a 1p auction and put postage on it and see how it went. They eventually went for £2.40 plus postage, which I was pretty happy about. I didn't know what they were going to sell for, that's why I just started them at 1p. Next, it's been hanging around a while. I've had it listed for at least a couple of months. It's a sealed board game called Villainous. It's a Disney game. This is a Wicked to the Core expansion set. I think it's standalone, you can play it on its own. It's got those 3 characters in it. Hades, Dr. Facilier, and the Evil Queen. So yeah, not much to say about this. I bought it on Amazon back in June in a sale. I think I paid $14.99 for it, so I made a little bit out of it. Next, I sold my last Action Fleet vehicle. I had a few of these, and this is the last one. Darth Vader's TIE Fighter with like battle damage on it. Not much to say. I had no figure with it or anything. But yeah, it's sold for £12. It was on for £12.99, and someone sent me an offer for £12. Again, this went global shipping, I think. Or did it? I can't remember. But they've left me feedback and they're really happy with it, so that's good to know. Next, I sold a Supreme Kylo Ren. This is the first one of this lot I've sold, and it sold for £22.99 on offer. Sent out an offer for £22.99 and they accepted, which is nice. Really cool figure. It's one of the more expensive Black Series figures. Goes slightly above retail, what it used to retail for. Still got 7 available. It's again like Ray and Dio. I bought a case of these, and they work out £10 a figure. So yeah, I made a bit of money on that. Next, another Build-A-Bear item. Again, these don't sell very quickly. They just tick along. Build-A-Bear slippers. These are Darth Vader slippers. I can't remember if this is the second lot of these, or the first lot. I've got a feeling I've got 2 lots, another pair somewhere. Got so much clothes, Build-A-Bear clothing hanging around. These sold for £4.99. That was really good. Next, sold loads of these this week. I'm not quite sure why. I sold 1 last week and I've sold 4 this week. A couple of them sold on offer for £3.50. The others sold full price for £3.75. But they've been on my shop a month and haven't sold anything in the last 2 weeks. They've been flying out for some reason. I've got Mandalorian playing cards, the same sort of style release, and they haven't sold at all, which I thought they would have, considering what's going on in the Book of Boba Fett, but who knows? Maybe the price is just slightly too high for those, maybe. I don't know. Next, the honour of the quickest selling item of the week goes to this Star Wars figure. It's Jyn Erso. It's a Black Series figure. Most of the ones I sell are Black Series. It's a Jyn Erso Edu outfit figure from Rogue One. This was like a Target exclusive, but it's not worth a lot. I put it up for £14.99, and within a couple of minutes of it going live, someone sent me an offer for £13, and I accepted. Yeah, I think it comes with, it's supposed to come with like a torch or something else, so it is missing 1 item. It comes with 2 blasters, but again, it sold really quick, so I'm not too unhappy about that. Nice to get it moving out the door. Same day, and a different buyer bought another Star Wars figure. This is one of the vintage figures, though. I've still got a few vintage figures hanging around in my shop. This is Nien Nunb from Return of the Jedi. Again, not a rare figure in the slightest, but it sold full price for $6.99, which is cool. Finally sold another paperweight. I've sold a few, went really quickly, and then I've got a couple that have been hanging around. This was one of them. It did sell full price. I can't remember if it went global shipping. I'm not sure. But anyway, it sold for $8.99, and it wasn't that big. It was quite a small one. 2 inches, 2.5 inches high. Bought that at car boot sale, probably for £1. Wouldn't think I would have paid more than that for it. Next, another item that's been hanging around my shop for ages, and I sold 2 in 1 week. One went global shipping on offer for $6.99. The other one sold full price for $7.99. Buzz and Woody Toy Story mug bought at Asda in a sale. I think I paid £2 each for them. Next, another sale item from Morrison's. If you've been watching my sales, you know I bought a load of stuff from Morrison's in the Christmas sales. This is a Friends lip balm gift set. I wouldn't buy this, but it has had a lot of watches on it. Not many people bought them yet. 2 people bought them, one this week and one a few weeks ago. Sold full price for $8.99, which is really good, and it went large letter in the post, so more savings there. Next, another quick selling item. This only lasted a couple of hours on my shop, I think. Bought this at a charity shop last Wednesday for £3.50. It's a sealed puzzle. It's a weird puzzle. The picture on the front is not what you build. You have to guess the future on it. It's called a WASJig puzzle. I've had a WYSIWYG. What you see is what you get, not WASJig. But I thought it was a sealed puzzle for £3.50, and I think I've vaguely heard of these puzzles before. So yeah, took a punt on it. Put it up for $14.99. Within a couple of hours, someone sent me an offer for £14, and it sold. Hell of a painted package. It was just slightly too bigger than the boxes I had, so I had to really hunt around for a box for that. But yeah, I managed to do it, and it was shipped out yesterday. Sold my first one of these. I've got two. I had 2 available. Still got 1 left. It's in the sale in Primark for £4, I think it was. And it's a Mickey Mouse cushion. Plush cushion, nice item, kind of thing I like to sell because it's just quick and easy. You just pop it in a plastic mailer and it goes Hermes. So yeah, it was sold for $17.99, and yeah, I paid £4 for it. So that's really cool. My jig is jigsaw. Oh yeah, didn't realise that. Next, another Black Series figure. This is a Flame Trooper. I think I showed you this on my live stream last week. I got a box of figures, and I think I showed you them on live stream. Had a lot of interest on it. Sent out a couple of offers. In the end, again, it sold full price. That tends to happen. $15.99. I can't remember how much. I probably said in my video how much they worked out each at. I think it was £6 each, because gin was part of that lot as well. So yeah, they worked out £6 a figure. So the gin airso was £6. This was £6. Next, I sold another one of these. You've probably seen these before. Pass the Pasta card games. Again, another Morrison sale item for £3, and it sold for $12.99. Sold another one of these. I had one sale last week, I think, and it'd been hanging around on my shop for about 3 months. And then one sold last week. I relisted it because the box was in better condition. And it sold again, and it sold to the same buyer, which is a bit odd, but I don't know, if someone wants 2 of the same set, then they can. Next, another cheap item. Didn't really make a load of money on this. It's a sealed DVD of Pearl Harbor. It was £1 from a charity shop. Now, usually if it's a big, I don't know, if it's a sealed DVD and I think it's worth it, then I pick it up. Again, I try and pick up ones that I don't think are on streaming services. I don't know if this is on Netflix or anything, but I don't remember seeing it on there. Hence why I picked it up, because it was that and sealed. It took about a month to sell. It sold on offer. I can't remember how much I had it up for. I think it was £3.50. I accepted the £3 offer on it. So next, I'll tell you about these. As I said at the beginning of my video today, I was going through all my media at the weekend and I found all my Prisoner Cell Block H DVDs. I bought these probably back in July, August time from a charity shop, and I can't remember how much I paid for them. It was either £4 a set or £6 a set, but they are worth a lot of money. Some of these sets go for megabucks. It's random. You can't really work. I think the later sets sell for more than the earlier sets. But then there are some of the earlier sets that sell. You just have to research each individual one if you come across these. But this one's basically I listed them all. I can't remember if it was Saturday I listed them, but they started selling almost straight away. Because I priced them on the higher end of the completed items, but I wasn't being greedy with them. But yeah, the first one sold was Volume 5. $19.99 they sold for. So if you don't know about this series, it's an Australian soap or a long-running drama series from, I think it's the 1980s, 78 to 86. Says it was broadcast. So yeah, this is Volume 5. So yeah, it sold for $19.99, and I was really happy about that. You will see some more of these later on in my sales. Guess depends on the episodes, better well-known episodes. Yeah, I guess that's why some sets might sell for more. I've never watched it, so I wouldn't know. Porridge. Again, another one of these DVDs I listed at the weekend, sold really quickly. It was a sealed DVD. I paid 10p for it. I think it was there was a couple of sellers at Car Boots over the summer that I bought DVDs with literally just 10p an item. Even box sets, and this was sealed. So yeah, 10p into $8.99, and it sold within a few hours. And you could buy that set new for $9.99 from HMV on eBay. So that's why I priced it at $8.99. It sold straight away. Another one of the Prisoner Cell Block H DVDs, Volume 7 this time, again, sold for $19.99. This was a brilliant one. This was one of the more expensive sets. It's Volume 9. Had it up for $54.99. Someone sent me an offer for £50, within a few hours of me listing it. And I couldn't exactly say no to £50, so sold it. So yeah, I think there was one other that sold on offer, had it up for $22.99. It sold for £20.99, but they haven't paid yet, which is really annoying when I've sent them an offer and they've accepted the offer straight away, and then they haven't paid for 3 days. Well, they've got till tomorrow, and then I'm relisting it. I've sold my first Harry Potter CD soundtrack. Some of the Harry Potter soundtracks have been deleted. They're not in print anymore, well, from what I can see anyway. Mostly the earlier ones are still in print. The later ones are getting hard to find now. So if you do come across any Harry Potter soundtracks, especially after so not the first 3 movies, after The Prisoner of Azkaban, if you find any after that, they tend to go for quite a lot of money these days. This one was $19.99. It's sold on global shipping. Again, one of the global shipping items from this week. It's the Order of the Phoenix. Didn't have a scratch on the case, but other than that, it was mint, brand new, never been played. So yeah, if you find any Harry Potter CDs while you're out and about, pick them up. Finally sold this. I think I sold it for $6.99 on offer. I've had it on my store for a couple of months. Usually my Disney Plus fly out. This one didn't for some reason. Yeah, so I sent out an offer of $6.99 and luckily they've accepted. So I've got rid of that one. I don't know if I've got any Disney Plus left now. I think I sold it all. This sold again like the Disney Villainous board game. I listed it about the same time before Christmas. It's finally sold. I haven't checked prices recently on this, so I might have undersold this. I don't know. Bought it for about £20 again from Amazon in a sale. It's a Monopoly game of Lord of the Rings. It's quite a recent release, I think, 2021. It's got some nice metal figures in there. So yeah, nice item. I wouldn't mind keeping this, but can't keep everything, can you? But yeah, really nice game. Yeah, it's sold on offer for £30. I think I had it up for $33.99, and because it had been hanging around, I accepted the offer. Next, another figure. If you're into your action figures, look out for these. I bought it from B&M. It's a shadow figure from Sonic the Hedgehog. For some reason, this figure sells for megabucks. All the others don't sell for very much at all. Bought it for $7.99 from B&M. It's quite hard to find this one now. It was quite readily available a few months ago. I've sold a lot of these over the few months I've been active on eBay. It sold for $26.99. I had it up for $29.99 maybe, or was it lower than that? $28.99. But yeah, they used to sell for about £20, and the price is just going up and up for these figures. So if you do go into B&M and see one of these, buy it and sell it. The final item I sold this week, so Sunday just gone, was another DVD, again from this more media lot that I've been listing. It's Fear the Walking Dead. Again, the price at higher end of completed items for used items, and it sold quickly. It sold for $8.99. This was picked up from a car boot sale for £2 back in the summer. So yeah, a nice return for a DVD on that. So yeah, that's all my sales for the week. As I said, total turnover was £611 approximately. And I sold £68 of Mandalorian trading cards, which I didn't show you. So yeah, brilliant week, just above average. So now I'm going to quickly show you my shop on eBay. If you've never seen my shop, I haven't shown you for quite a while, a couple of months probably since I've shown you. But this is what my shop looks like. It's called Rick's Soundcrawler. There's a link in all my YouTube videos to my shop if you want to check it out. But I just want to show you a few little items that I've been listing recently and just talk about them. So you'll see here, I'm currently listing more DVDs. Again, I'm trying to get through all my DVDs. I've photographed and listed 2 tubs worth, and now I've just got 1 tub left to photograph and list. Again, they're not huge sellers. These were being picked up from a car boot sale, 10p each, 20p each, 50p at the most, really. And yeah, bundle up DVDs where I can. So you see there's 2 Pokemon DVDs, there's 2 Primeval series there. What else? There's a couple of Mario figures I found yesterday, a bit of retail arbitrage, and a double that I found in the sale. I've got a couple of items on auction this week. I've got that Boba Fett figure. I decided to put it on auction because it wasn't moving. So with Book of Boba Fett being out at the moment, I thought I'd take advantage of that. just put it on and see what it goes for. What else? Got this lot of Star Wars figures. I bought this from charity shop last Wednesday for £1.50. They're all Last Jedi, only the one has a blaster. I thought I'd put it on auction. Just, you can't see it, can you? Forgot when it pops up, you can't see it. Where is it? Stop. Share. Screen. That one. There. So yeah, this is the lot I picked up. Only the Snowtrooper has a blaster. Picked up from a charity shop last Wednesday for £1.50. I wasn't leaving it for that, even if they're not worth megabucks. But Star Wars, I'm not leaving Star Wars on the shelf in a charity shop. So yeah, 5 figures. I think the Maz is quite sought after. I was going to try and sell it separate, but it didn't have its blaster, so I thought I would just lump it in. I'm sure people, if they see the picture, they'll pick up on it. It has got a few watches already on it, and it's got a bid. I think that bid came in this morning. It ends in 5 days' time. So let me just go back to my other screen. So yeah, that's my other auction item I've got on this week. Again, you can see more DVDs I've been listing. I quite like the way these are photographed with a pile and just one next to it. I think that looks quite nice, personally. But that's how I'm photographing my bundles anyway. More DVDs. Again, these are more of my Prisoner Sale Block H DVDs. I've got 2 of the higher priced ones, volume 10. They've got watches on. They haven't sold quite yet, but I'm hopeful they will. Howard's Way, that's sealed. And again, bundle, it's full. This is another interesting item. Let's see if I can open it. You see that? Yeah. So it's not, this is a really weird item. Well, not weird. It's unique because if you're aware of customizable card game cards, sometimes you get ones that sneak into packs that are miscut or got errors on them. This is a miscut card from 1994. It's Star Trek Next Generation CCG. Black border, so one of the really rarer sets to get, and it's a miscut card. I bought a bundle of Star Trek cards, see them here, off eBay last week, and they were just listed as common and uncommons, and there was a ton of black border Premier set in there. So I thought, you know what, I'll give it a go. I do kind of collect the black border ones. I've mainly got the white border ones. So I'm trying to make a black border set. I don't think I'll ever get there, but because of the rares. But I thought, well, there might be the odd uncommon that I need in there. I haven't checked yet, but at the end of the pile, the last card in the pile was this one. Miscut card. Completely unique. You'll never find one ever like this ever again because they rarely make it into packs. Because obviously quality control would normally remove them. No idea why it was in that bundle. I've never seen one from Star Trek, customizable card game in real life. Even the thousands of packs I've opened in my lifetime, I've never seen one. So yeah, I thought, what the hell do I do with this? I could keep it. Maybe if it doesn't sell, I'll keep it. Then I thought, do I put it on a buy it now? And then I was thinking, well, what on earth do I price it at? I tried researching other cards, misprinted cards, but it's very rare to find them for sale. So I couldn't really find any to comp it against. So I thought, there's got to be collectors out there for this kind of stuff. Star Trek CCG is a popular old game from the 90s. I still love it. So there's got to be someone out there out looking for things like this, unique things. So I thought I'll plonk it on an auction and I'll start it at $49.99. I was debating whether just to put on a buy it now for like 100 quid or something ridiculous and just see what happens with offers and stuff. But it's on auction. It's got 4 days left, so it's been on for 3 days. It hasn't got any watches yet, so I'm thinking, yeah, it's probably not going to sell. But I'll give it a go. If it doesn't sell this week, maybe I'll relist it at £25 or $29.99. I don't know. But I'll give it a good couple of weeks on auction, and if it doesn't sell, I'll try a buy it now and just leave it to run. And if it never sells, then I'll keep it for my collection because I'm more than happy to keep it in my collection. I pulled a 1/1 relic card from a WWE pack, but I haven't listed it. There's no way of knowing what to charge, and the rest is currently off to for some reason. Yeah, it's like when the Mandalorian cards, trading cards came out, no one else was selling them, so I had no idea what to price them at. So I plucked to figure out the air and listed them, and they were selling at that price. And I think I've set the price. I set the price precedent on eBay because I was the first one selling them. So it's quite nice to have like an impact on a global scale like that. But yeah, they find that it's like these baseball cards that I've got listed. Don't know where they'll be on here. Yeah, no idea. Not many people are selling them, so I've had to pluck a figure out the air for these parallels because I don't know. They've been on now since 22nd of January. I've sold one black parallel card for $6.99. A few of them have got watches on, but this one's got loads of watches on. This Shohei Ohtani. But yeah, no one's buying them, so I don't really know what to do with these. I don't really want to lose money on them at the moment. So I don't know. I've got a somewhere. It's probably on the next page. I've got a base set, which if I do sell it, it will cover the majority of what I paid on the box. So if I can just sell, there it is. If I can just sell this this base set, I'll make the majority of my money back. So I'm just hoping someone will buy that eventually. But you never know. I don't know. We'll keep going for another month or so, and then I'll see where I'm at with them. But yeah, it's really hard to price unique items. So yeah, that's what I'm doing with this card. Just plucking a figure out the air as high as I think I can try and sell it for, and just see if it gets any interest. Fortunately, it hasn't yet, but you never know. What other stuff have I listed this week? So finally listed my Mandalorian base cards, as I mentioned earlier. I've got a complete set here for $32.99, or you can buy the cards individually for 99p each. As I said, I've got a discount on there. Buy more than one, you get 25% off. I've still got a Boba Fett crystal card, and I've got a Grogu crystal card available as well. More DVDs. I think I showed you these DVDs last week on my live stream. More figures. Again, these 3 Black Series figures, they were unboxed in my live stream last week. I relisted all my Mandalorian chase cards as well and just did a complete stock take on them. I think there was only one error I found, which was quite good out of the hundreds of cards I got. But yeah, other than that, these are the rest of my Harry Potter soundtracks I've got for sale. The most expensive one I found is this one, Deathly Hallows Part 1. Deathly Hallows Part 2 is quite expensive. The only other one that isn't is this one, Half-Blood Prince. Goblet of Fire is worth money, and then the first 3 aren't worth anything. But yeah, that's really what I've been listing over the last week or 10 days. That hasn't sold, obviously. So yeah, I just thought I'd give you a quick catch up on my shop. So yeah, let's see if there's any more comments. Got another one. For base cards, work out the individual cost per card. So if a pack's worth £3, 10 cards, that's 30p, making money on the rare cards. Yeah. Base cards on Mandalorian work out at 20p a card. Well, cards in the pack work out at 20p a card. So yeah, that's what I did with the baseball cards. Trying to make the money on the parallels, but I've only sold one so far. I just hoping they're just slow sellers and eventually someone will buy them. Or I just have to reduce the price right down. And just I did it as a learning experience. I don't normally buy baseball cards. I'm not a baseball fan or anything. I just did it as a one-off just to see if there was a market for them in the UK, and I don't think I'll do it again. Wouldn't be in a rush. Maybe in the future I will if I've got more money behind me, but I don't think I'll do it again because they're not selling very quickly. So yeah, how long have we been going? 40 minutes. So yeah, what else was I going to do today? I was going to do something else. I've got a few other items I'll show you quickly. I picked these up from a charity shop. Last Wednesday I went charity shopping. I didn't do a haul video. I just didn't have time to do it, I don't think. But I've shown you a couple of items that are sold already. That was Jig Puzzle. I think there was something else that sold as well. But yeah, I picked up a few other items. I picked up this New York City mug. It was, I can't remember what I paid for it now, £1.50. It's got stickers on the bottom, so it's still new. It's sort of 3D, quite quirky, so I'm sure that will sell. I haven't researched it yet, but I'm sure that will sell quite well. Found this, it was £2. Gears of War 3 Omen metal keychain. I think I looked it up while I was in the charity shop, and it wasn't selling for megabucks, but it was selling for more than £2 plus postage, so I picked that up. A couple of Blu-rays. I haven't researched these. They're probably not worth anything. They're £1 each in relatively good condition, so pick them up because they're Blu-rays for £1. You don't often see that. Usually charity shops, well, my charity shops charge about £3 for a Blu-ray, which is ridiculous. But I went to the bigger one that's more like an American thrift store, and their prices are so much better than the ones in town, because I presume it's because it's out of town. They can charge a little bit less for the items. Found this. It's a Lego minifigure, but obviously not because it's giant. It's actually a pen. Again, I think I price checked it in the charity shop, and it was selling for more than, I think it was up for £1, so I bought it for £1. Pen does still work as well. So yeah, I bought that. It's quite old actually. It's from 2011, so I'm surprised the pen still works. But yeah, I've taken all these items. I've taken photos for. I just haven't listed them yet. The only other item I can see to hand is this one. Again, it's sealed. It was £3. It's a Monopoly Junior Frozen board game. It's, again, I don't think I checked the price on this. I might do it now, actually, while I'm on live. Why not? Do some research. And this is where I fail. And it's probably not worth £3 at all. But let's have a look. Right, we'll start by putting in Monopoly Junior or Frozen game. Let's see what comes up. There it is. Brand new. Let's look at them. Brand new. There's a French one. Italian. Why are they all foreign languages? Okay, so in the UK, you've got an Italian one available, a French one available, and there's this one here, which isn't available. They've sold out. They sold out of Frozen. So there's none sealed on eBay in the UK. There's used ones. Let's see what they're selling from. Someone's selling the pieces separate. Used ones. They're selling around the £8-9 mark. Brand new £9.99 plus £4 shipping. I'm gonna list it for at least $14.99, I think. At least. I'll have to check Amazon as well. If I can't find it on eBay, I normally check Amazon, but I try and use eBay for completed listings because obviously that's my market where people are buying it from. But yeah, a nice item. Still sealed, and it was only £3. That's why I picked it up. So yeah, that's all my charity shop items. I will show you these figures. I think that's probably going to be it today. I bought these on eBay in a bundle. How much did I pay for them? They weren't too expensive, but they were higher than normal. So I bought 3 figures. So they work out about £12 a figure. So I'm not really going to make mega bucks on these. Now I don't have this figure in my collection, so I am unsure whether I'll sell it. It's a Knight of Ren from Rise of Skywalker. It's got both its accessories as well. Joints are still stiff, so I don't think it's been played with much. So that's good. Nice figure. I don't know how much I'll be able to get for that. I haven't researched these figures, but they are sort of on the higher end of Black Series. That's why I picked them up. This one is Asajj Ventress. I think this is Clone Wars. It's not. I don't collect the animation ones, the animation figures. It's got both the lightsabers. So that's good. It's good condition again. £55 on Amazon for the Frozen game, and great. Maybe I should price it a bit higher then. On the Entertainer, it was reduced from 18 to 6, but sold out. So try $19.99. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that sounds like a fair price, especially if there's none of the English edition brand new on eBay. As I said, I've taken photos of it. I just need to get around to listing it. The last figure is this one. It's one of the comic book ones. Not comic. Is it comic book? No, I think it's a novel. As the Empire, I think it might be. It's Luke Skywalker. So pretty basic looking figure. It's got a little creature with it. I don't know what this is because I haven't read the book. I think it goes around his neck, possibly. Looks like it's molded to go around his neck anyway. And of course, it comes with his lightsaber as well. So yeah, I mean, I don't think I'm going to make mega bucks in profit off these. I just bought them because they're Black Series figures. and loose Black Series figures still tend to sell really well. So anytime I see loose ones in a bundle or just for sale at a good price like these were, I pick them up. So here he is with his lightsaber. Normally posing like that in photos. Yeah, nice little figure. Again, I don't have this one in my collection because I don't collect the non-movie ones. But yeah, hopefully they'll be able to get a decent enough price on the secondary market on eBay. So I don't think there's anything else I need to show you today. I'm just going to get on and carry on listing the DVDs that I mentioned earlier. Someone who figures to a friend who makes custom figures. Yeah, I think a lot of people do buy the loose ones cheaper just to do customs and things. It's quite a big part of the Star Warsy Black Series collecting fandom, custom figures. So yeah, people are always looking for extra accessories and bits to go on other figures. Like if you've got a spare Darksaber going, you can plonk it with a Mandalorian at the moment because of the Book of Boba Fett. So yeah, I've been going 51 minutes now, so I think I'm going to end my live stream now. Thank you for joining me, especially to, sorry, I don't know your name. Buy, sell, trade with you. I'll check it. Have you got a YouTube channel? I'll check you out if you have. Let me have a look. Can't find you. Let's just bring up loads of other people's buying and selling channels. Yeah, I can't find your channel. If you've got a channel and you've got videos on it, let me know. Not yet. Okay. That's probably why I can't find you then. Hope you have a great day. Thanks for all your nice comments and chatting with me. It's nice when someone chats with me because otherwise I don't think it's a very good video. So thank you for all your input. And if I don't see you all before, I'll be back next Tuesday again for week 19 sales. And fingers crossed we'll have a good week of sales. So that's it. Thanks for watching. And